Audio morning brief for the U.S. stock market on Mission Possible Critical Point, August 29, 9:09 a.m. Eastern Time. We're just wrapping up a little more than an hour podcast on the stock market. Probably took a little too long in some of the details from the short term to long term. However, towards the end, I have an interesting chart of how much households are investing in U.S. stock market. It's at historical highs. And so I discuss what that means, but also I am going against the grain of what people are implying with that. I don't think it has the predictability they think. So I explain that. And then I also go over the active exposure index, active managers index by the NAAIM.org people, that website. And it does show that maybe the active money managers here didn't do a good job buying back stocks. Yet I'll explain what I see, what's really going on in the marketplace. There were other people that were smarter than some of these professionals. The retail small investor actually was probably smarter in terms of how they handled the stock market over the last 60 days. So you might find some interesting comments there. And then I go over the long term. I get into a little bit of the politics and election and who's doing what and how that fits with the long term. But here's your quick morning brief update. I think the market can go up or down for the next day or two here, either way. And I think next week it might be a little either way too, a little sloppiness, fuzziness going on here relative to probably the holiday, okay, and end of month trading. But it still looks like we're on track of what we're forecasting for September and relative to the Fed Reserve. And we're still on track what we see into November and then what we see different for December to February. And then how does that fit into the long-term scenario, what we're seeing for 2025 and 2026? And I also discussed some of the expansion of targets of how high or low we see for some of those fluctuations in the stock market. So I think it was a very interesting podcast this morning, but lengthy, a bit windy. Okay. At any rate, where are we going right now? We have the inflation report due out tomorrow, PCE inflation report. That may cause some issues here. Okay, we're going to have PMIs next week, all right, to tell us how the economy is doing and then services and manufacturing. But really, I think the big news event is not until late September with the Federal Reserve, okay? So I think we just got to get through this holiday here, and it could be a bit of sloppiness, fuzziness going on, but nothing has really changed for our outlooks on the short-term, intermediate, and long-term. Past results and on the scientific future results. Have a great day. Thank you.